with the Theia Roundtable number 16. As usual, we pretend that like there's no one watching until we see like anyone commenting in the chat. And Fuego's here, so actually there are people watching already, so nice. Slowly wait a couple of minutes until more people show up so we can get this one officially underway. Af is here as well. Good evening. How are you doing? Great. Let's get this one started then. Actually, let me organize my stuff here. First time viewer, what up? Monster Septox is here. Nice. A lot of people joining here tonight. I think Atras Pars was playing IoT with some people here, so that's pretty cool to see. Actually, having followed the channel there. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 16th edition of the Theia Journal. Theia Roundtable. Sorry, I'm sick. Sorry, I'm talking bullshit already. My name is Gui, as usual. As you know me. Joined by Will. Will, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this one. It's been a fun closed beta so far.
Yeah, it's the first round table with the beta underway. Hello Sparrow, how you doing too? With the first round table the beta underway. So it's not therapy here, hey. It's not us just talking and playing the game ourselves, but now we can actually discuss the game with the community. We can discuss more stuff about the game. So it's pretty awesome to see here, Gambit. Yeah, I always forget your content is called this Gambit here. So yeah, very interesting to see what's everyone first impressions about IoT, how things have been going, how you're enjoying the game so far, and discuss some threads, what you're finding good or bad, or suggestions, or bugs are expected, of course, but and we hope we have most tracked. But yeah, I think that's how we're gonna be focusing today. Plus, gonna be reveal a new icon as well. And then gonna share more information. I think you happened to check last week. We announced our fundraising. So if you have any questions about the fundraising as well, about what this means for the company, for the games development, that's we can bring it up. And then overall, just talk about icons, anything you wanna talk, and let's take it from there. So actually, Will, how have you been enjoying the beta so far? Playing. Actually, we didn't play the money games, right? Because spoiler alert to everyone. I think you guys on version 056, right? That's the release version that we have for the beta. Me and Will, we actually internally we are playing on version 0.61 already, which means that 5 patches already that we spent fixing stuff pretty much that you guys reported over the last week. So kind of fixing stuff already, so we can deploy in the next. Actually, should be today or tomorrow. We're gonna be deploying the patch that should fix a lot of stuff, like the weird defeat screen that pops up at the start. That should be fixed. If you have more than 3 points and then you get 2 points in a row, get to 5, doesn't finish the game. Some weird bugs, as you know, there should be fixed. So excited to have you playing on the most recent version. But yeah, Will, how have you enjoyed the beta so far?
It's been fun. I think I've definitely played a few private matches with Joseph, especially there. He's over there challenging everyone. Um, and I actually have been able to match on PvP a couple of times, just testing things out. And I was like, I wonder if anyone's on. Oh, yeah. So it's definitely been fun seeing people playing and just seeing all the feedback on Discord. We talk about this, every 2 weeks with everyone. We've kind of shown updates so for the last few weeks or last week or so to actually be seeing people get to have it in their hands and talk about their experience on it has been really fun. And honestly seeing some of the bugs that people find are funny
Some
as
funny
well.
ones actually, right? Well, that's what I actually completely expect, not having this kind of game breaking bugs. It's still, if we see we are still kind of relatively long way from the early access, which as you know in March we're gonna be releasing. we really like know and like something like know I can kind of like know disclosure, but it's not confirmed. We would like to have the game out officially out for Southeast Asia. That means that anyone in Southeast Asia can download the game on the Google Play or on like on the App Store on March 1st. That's like kind of like the ideal scenario. So that's like the what we are working for right now. So we are working having the game out for like Southeast Asia on March 1st, and that includes like what you see like in the game. That is gonna include 7 new icons, like icons 8 to 14, like the 5 that you know already, like Peter, Silan, Coles, Sir Gavel, and which was the other one I revealed? I don't wanna like and Azraf, which actually Azraf is already in the game actually, so it doesn't count. But like let's say we jack this time, and then the 2 ones that we're gonna be revealing soon, including one we're gonna be revealing in the next minutes. Then maps, new maps, like kind of art styles, revealing as well, like showing as well like full animations, full VFXs, patches, and especially like progression systems. So right now you can technically progress your icons from 1 to 40, um, but there are gonna be like other ways to progress to personalize your icons and new stuff that we're gonna be like gonna present to you guys, like kind of like obviously something that I have been seeing the feedbacks a lot, like a new onboard experience. I know that right now like the tutorial is obviously doesn't that helpful because it's hard to just like read some slides and then like jump in the game. So we're gonna be having for for March definitely, or even before probably, it's one of our biggest priorities, having a full interactive tutorial experience where just like many other mobile games, you just like kind of like game. You start the game, like you download the game, and then you open the game. The first thing like the tutorial, and you can skip that. Like I don't want to make people do something they don't want. But like for first time users, they're gonna have the chance to go like how to move an icon. Like this is an arranged icon. You do this. You do like very basic. So we teach every single aspects. Like some other new users today. Like nice to see here. Like how many people actually here? Like for 15 so far. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, everyone needs like first steps. Like everyone needs like kind of like introduction to the game, and it's normal. Like guys. Like so no worries about like losing right now or not. Like kind of like performing well, let's say. It's like a completely normal, like it's some completely different mechanic system. So that's why like eventually like in the couple of next months we want to release a full interactive tutorial with different levels, like every level teaching a new system, like against the boss, like very easy. You move, you attack, use ability, that's how it works. Victor points, the guardian, green conditions, that's something I think I have been reading a lot from the forum. So it's pretty cool, like kind of like that we can release those. But basically, yes, the idea is that like we are still 3.5 months away from a limited release in Southeast Asia, and we are still like kind of like 6.5. Wait, no, wait, my math is screen with me. 6.5 months away, yes. And are we? Yeah, 6.5 months away from a global release. So like official game release. So we still like a long way to go here, right? But yeah, Will. Some of the stuff that I have been working on, of course. I think like without like spoiling too much, I think like people have some reasons to be excited, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Um,
Oh, we have some new chatters today. Huh?
we have new shatters today. Like yeah, like it's pretty cool to see like new shatters here joining. Make sure like to invite your friends, like kind of like I might feel like generous and give like 1 or 2 beta spots for people who are not in the beta. I assume that everyone watching is on the beta, like already playing. If there is no one kind of like on the beta right now here, let me know actually, because I can give like some secret spots to people who are tuning in to the roundtable. Um, but yeah, if you have any questions, as usual, keep them coming in the chat. I have a question for you so far, like, what's your favorite icon, and why, during the beta? I have a favorite icon myself, which I think is a little OP. Like, no, let's rephrase. Which is like you think is the most OP icon right now, and why? I have a very clear opinion here, and I can share my opinion after you give yours, and then I can justify why. I play my fair share of games. I play 5 games against community members, and I won all 5. that shows the experience here, which is good sign because like it's a skill based game. Um, but since I like from test the game a lot, I have like my own ideas like kind of like who's OP. I would like to know your opinion. Who is you think is OP? In the meantime, I'm gonna be sharing my screen and gonna you know kind of review like some other stuff that like have been going with the company going on like before releasing a new icon. Um, let's share something about the fundraising that we had um, that we announced last week. Which let me actually get it here. No, not the tabs. The windows and that's it here. So let me change the OBS settings as well here manually because so let's ignore hide. So um, as you saw like from like our company we were very glad to announce that we secured like 2.4 million dollars in like a seed round backed by like kind of like a bunch of like awesome investors. Very proud for that. Like honestly, like has been like kind of is a big accomplishment for us for the like for the entire team. Um, so that ensures that we have like kind of like this long term commitment to our vision, to our um, your plans of keep building Theia further. Like not only Icons of Theia but the whole Theia ecosystem that we have in mind. Um, let me know if you have any questions to the press release here, like kind of like investors, what we wrote here. I think something like that you might not be that aware is about like kind of like about like the creator tools, which is very interesting here, like this paragraph here that we want to release like these creator tools mods that you know or creator tools like literally like and quote in here will enable freedom and creativity in strategic genre, leveraging the blockchain to finally give creators the financial credit they deserve. So literally like you can create stuff and earn like it's a literally like create to earn like in this sense. Like I don't like the as might know me well, I don't like words like play to earn or kind of like play and even play and earn like this. I think that's not sustainable. But I think create and earn or it's something like more interesting in the sense that like you're actively creating something in our like and then you receive like the you have the chance to earning out of your creations. And in this sense like can be game mods, can be like other tools that we're gonna be using the Theia ecosystem, and that you can be like let's say a fairly like a reward for it. I think this one like is pretty straightforward, but let me know if you have any questions to the fundraise PR. I think Trasparis is busy playing the game. Like Trasparis, where are you? You're supposed to be here. The stream started already. Already started. People are asking for you. I literally typing this stream right now. So where are you? Like who is like to set up the mood here? I mean, never met in game. I think like the game like like hey, let's see. Is someone playing the game right now? I don't think I can even like I know if someone I'm playing for another version. I think I can play with you guys right now, but from tomorrow with the same version, I think I can. AI mode is yes obviously working well. But but yeah, like if you like two of you like right now try to kill at the same time, you should be matched against each other. Too well. Yeah, AI is the AI is hard, right? What do you think? Like they.
Yeah, no, that's why I was definitely telling people because I was seeing, especially on Twitter, a couple people being like, I haven't won yet. And I was like, yeah, when I first started playing too, there's definitely a little bit, especially we are going to work on a little bit more of interactive experience going forward. But I think with there's definitely a little bit of learning and kind of getting into those and getting defeated by the bots quite a few times before you can figure out like first off like the icon comp that works for you. I think is the biggest one, and then once you find that and kind of start learning the game a little bit more, you're gonna find out that like okay, I'm gonna in no time AI is gonna be nothing.
Precise. Like I can say like I have almost 100% win rate against the AI personally. I think I already like you figure out like the patterns for the AI like that's like the thing like it's human players are better like that in that way that you can feel the patterns. Yeah, my crave beeps. Yes, that's here. But I would say like we actually like talk like internally about like some of the first information from the closed beta, and actually, um, the bot like check like the bot has a higher like has like a 50+% win rate against human players. So you guys playing against bot, like the bot is winning more. So it's honestly it's sort of expected because you're just like learning the game. I would say that like in the second week I would say I probably would bet that like the players will have a higher win rate against the bot. So another first time chatter, which is also awesome to see. So we expect like you to get better over time, and for that end, we're gonna be role hosting our first tournament, right? And I'm gonna stop sharing this one. I think wait, this one is just should be like pretty straightforward already. Let me change the camera, the overlay to it. So we're gonna like be hosting this tournament, and I where is Trasparis to link everything because he's my linker when I doing those. Let me link myself. I think he's busy playing the game. So I'm here like if you wanna play the tournament. Wait, and now I killed this tree. Nice. So if you here. So if you wanna play this Sunday against us three actually, me, Will, and Trasparis. So we're gonna be the IoT team, so it's a pretty strong team. You can apply to play against us three. You're gonna be joining teams of like you and two other players, and then you're gonna be facing against us in a best of 5. No problem if you lose. Every participant's gonna get some prizes. Yeah, he's grinding so hard because he wants it ranking 1. I saw like he's ranked 1. Like I'm ranking 3 now because I didn't play that much. Like that cheeky person. He wants to claim number 1 for himself. So I'm gonna just like go for it and just like probably dethrone him. I need to play against him actually. I never play against him, so I'm probably gonna like probably smashing later. Tournament rules not really. It's gonna be a best of 5 series. So you and the other two. So the thing is like you let's say and your two teammates you play like against one of us each in 3 games, and then it's still like all the icons will be level 1. That's a pretty good question. I will be actually. I can play. I can put like a handicap for me, and I can play with a level 1 account. I can make a commitment here. Like now, you guys can have a level 3, level 4. I can play on level 1 account. I'm very confident. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a new account and play against you guys. I play on a full level 1 account.
Joseph is here, by the way.
Yeah, he's here. And one question here from first time Demi Loon game. I don't receive XP when playing PvP. It's because like after 30 to 40 seconds queuing against PvP and there's no player available, it matches you automatically against a bot. And then like bot doesn't give you XP. However, I'm gonna have a chat with the rest of the team today. And for this beta, for the sake of progression, I will probably be suggesting to enable progression for bot matches as well. I think it'll be. I think like like it doesn't matter because it's gonna be resetted anyways for the next beta. I wanna see you progressing, so I think like I just gonna like ask to do like enable full progression, so you can play as many games as you want, like level as much as you want, just for the sake of how progression does feel in the game. That's I think like the goal can be. Might be a little like a tiny bit like compared to PvP. So yeah. So we can play a PvP. Yeah, exactly. When you get like PvP, if you want to play against like a PvP, but you get matched against a bot, maybe you should get like some XP. We are testing some stuff out. In the end game, like in the official like open version, that's probably not gonna be the case, because it can be very easily abused. Like just like a leaflet, just like against a bot. We actually against friends as well. Like that's not gonna be a thing as well, because that also can be abused. So the only way to earn XP, like in the full release, would be like PvP matches. Might be a possibility in the other PvE modes that we have planned. So like don't think that we are purely PvP game. We are having some pretty good ideas for PvE modes. They're like kind of like a competitive PvE modes that there's a kind of leaderboard system in a PvE mode. But for now, let's say for the closed beta things, we might like figure something out. Let me know if there's a roundtable forum you can see Let's see what's wrong here. Let me open this form here. Uh, Transparency maybe is just I didn't check. Wait, I broke everything. It's not like something that has been only for Icons of Theia folks here. Yeah, it needs permission. I think I can open because I'm with my IoT email. Can Transparency, can you check the settings there and make sure that like no kind of like it's not only for Icons of Theia's account. Cause maybe that's why I could open it because I'm with my IoT account, email account. So take a look at that. Maybe that helps. Um, yeah. No one can open the form. Yeah, let's. I need to form settings. Yeah, I think the only reason I could open is because I was automatic. So let's wait a little bit. In the meantime, it's icon review time. Is leaderboard already fixed? As I said, we're gonna be pushing like a patch which hopefully is gonna be fixing many things, including the leaderboard. So I'm gonna be sending like a kind of like a patch note release in the next probably tomorrow with like kind of some list of some of the bug fixes that we have been working on. But so far no, like you need to download a new version, needs to be a new version. You can't just like magically pop and have it fixed. We need to kind of like deploy a new version for that to happen. I gonna then wait as we wait here. Transpires, where are you? Are you here? Transpires, are you here? Oh yeah, he's here. So okay, before I continue, click there. Does it work? The link now. I don't need to only play when you feel brave. You need to kind of like just go for it and just try to smash the bot. I think it should be working on the form, right? So everyone like fill that form, so you can get like the Discord XP. So only people filling that form can get the XP there. So yeah, it's working, great stuff. So I'm gonna then change here a little bit, and then let's go to a new icon review, shall we? So here, where is he? Here we are. So introducing the 13th playable icon. That's an icon that will be available in some of the new in the future, like in the next closed beta. Not now. He's not gonna be available now. So say hello to the second icon from the houseful called Aegir, the Gift of the Seas. So quite like lore story wise, he was the sole survivor of a shipwrecked that shipwrecked when he was a baby, and he's not originally from the household, but he was found in the shores of the household by their people, and he was raised as one of the household. His actual background is still a big secret. But let's say that he's not originally from the household, but he was found he was the survivor from shipwrecked, and then he kind of was raised as one of this household. As he grew up, he was identified as gift with the water. So yeah, because I think we have a lot of tragic backgrounds here. There is some happier, sadder backgrounds. They're heroes. A lot of heroes have sad backgrounds, just like Batman and Co. That's inspiration. But he has the ability to bend water. So he's pretty much a water bender in some ways, as well as being very agile and a very elegant water like a water warrior as a warrior. So pretty much his weapons are not swords, but as anything that he shapes, water shaping his hand that can shape on anything that can use for combat. So in this example here, he has 2 swords, but he can change his weapons, swapping the shape of his water. In the game, he's gonna be as you might imagine, he's gonna be a melee icon. Although, and I can check something very fast here because I forgot exactly which ability we're gonna do for Aegir. He's gonna be. Yes. I remember now. I was checking some stuff, and I closed again. This sorry. So he's gonna be like someone like he's gonna be pushing the icons back. So it's kind of like he does like some kind of mini tsunami, pushing enemies far away. So he's gonna be like a mix of like a melee fighter and controller in the sense that he can kind of like disrupt the positionings of enemy icons, especially when like you want to control the territory. You can use the ability to push enemy backs, and then he has like can control the the battleground. Right now, Selena, yes, is the only healer, but we're gonna have other healers and more support icons. Peter is one of them, for example. But yeah, this is Aegir, the 13th icon. That means that we have only one icon remain to be revealed. Before we had the 14 that are gonna be in the open beta, in the soft launch. Hopefully, then by June, by the general release, the goal is to have 21 icons, and those are still like in development. But we have already like 14 icons ready. We have animations for most of them already ready. It's just like we didn't implement that in the game yet. But hopefully for the next closed beta, which should be in January, you're gonna have the chance to play with 14 icons already. So right now 7 icons, but for in January hopefully 14, aiming for the soft launch in March with the 14 icons, 21 icons in June. So yeah, that's a little bit about Aegir. What do you think about Aegir, Will?
I really enjoy his ability to. I'm going to be excited to use that one because there's just I've run into a few different moments where it's like, oh, I wish I could just push them a little bit back from the Guardian, for example. If they're just about to take them, or even just like a capture point like that. I've actually had the bot has gotten me a few times with Vitaris, for example, like swapping me out of capture point right before I was going to take it. So kind of that idea as well. I would say that like one of my favorite. I'm pretty aggressive, and sometimes as a result of that aggression in the match, I find myself needing to kind of get out of a situation.
Yeah.
So being able to kind of push them away and then pull back would be very useful.
Yeah, I feel like icons like on disrupt the battlefield are always interesting once they can change the positioning of icons. Like it's something that like kind of adds further strategic layers to the game. So that's actually something super interesting. Yeah. Anyone any questions? Anything about Aegir? Anything also to chat about today's a roundtable plan to be a little short. I can say not feeling super well. I got a cold as you might imagine, so probably shouldn't be talking way too much. So probably gonna keep this one a little shorter than the others. Just can say that for closed beta we are super excited to have everyone on board and yeah, Regan, if you want to try spot, send my email to your email to me, and then I can probably add you and you can start playing. Anyone else here on the roundtable that is not playing, is not enabled, hasn't access to the closed beta yet? That
So
would be
Joseph
actually good to know.
can challenge you. You can get on and start battling it out with Joseph.
Exactly, right. Wait. Okay, let me do something then. Let me see if I can make it work on my second account in the new version. I don't wanna break everything. And let me click PV. Oh, wait. Give me 1 minute. Let me do something. Here. Let me log in my second account, and I will press PvP. Let's see if someone is here to challenge me, and then let's play a game live, shall we? Send a Rigon. Can you if you're on our Discord, you can send a DM to me on Discord, Benderman on Discord there. I think that would be probably the best way to go. So I'm here. So let's see. I'm gonna click PvP right now. Let's see if anyone is here. So I'm queuing right now. Let's see if there's
Who's
anyone
gonna?
here to challenge me. I don't know if it's gonna work because I'm on a different version technically. Oh, I found someone. I found Gambit. Shall we stream? Shall we stream this one? Yes, we're gonna stream this one, right?
That's
Okay.
cool.
I need some time here. Let me put the here. Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay, I'm gonna stream. Okay. Amazing. And the game is here. Can you folks see here? I think you can, right? Yeah, I think everything working, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's play some
That's
IoT lives. Okay. Let's see. Who should play chat? I'm asking for the chat here. Who should I play? Stream snipe. Yeah, you can stream snipe me. It's only the selection here. Who should I play? See, I have like my level not super high. Azraf. Okay. Okay. Tomo. I'm listening to the community. Two more. Wait. What happened?
oh,
Wait.
no.
There was a bug there. Come on. There was a bug. Wait, my board is out. Oh, see? That's a bug that should be fixed soon. Come on. Okay, well, let's go for one more. Yeah, I know the bug. It should be fixed soon. Okay, sorry, Gambit. Let's go for one more. Let's see if there's anyone here to play. Yeah, I know the bug. Yeah, the bug should be fixed soonish. So let's see if I get to anyone here. I'm here. I'm queuing. Pick your phones. Let's play. Oh, I got someone. Yumiao. Wait, this is like a bot? Or I don't know.
I
I
haven't
never see
seen
the
that
bot
one.
name. If there was a Gambit. There was an error. I just like got the defeat screen. Okay, I'm gonna just like pick some icons like that I feel like are good. Okay, not a bot. If it was a bot, the bot would be already be ready. Okay, you're gonna see like high elo gameplay in action now. Enjoy. No. Yes, I'm Gumball. Yes, that's the one that's high in the standards, right? Okay, so we have here. Ooh, nice composition here. So let's start the game. Moving purple here. This map is like such a mess because it's such a like a small map. I love it. Everything's so small. With one object, it's like a bloodbath.
Yeah, this one just becomes an absolute bloodbath
This one becomes a
every time.
bloodbath every time. So, okay, there was a movement there, aggressive. I like it. And this movement with purple. So, if I do this, I'm probably gonna do a bunch of damage, but I'm gonna take a lot of damage soon. So I'm not gonna do this. I will play chill here. Let's play chill. For now. Let's open here the map here. Do some damage on Azrav. Azrav takes F, so magic, so Achilles magic. Azrav is melee, magic does more damage to melee. So that's like kind of like that's the reason here. And I see I mispositioning heavily here. They got smashed. That was a good one actually. I might get screwed because of what I just did. I got punished. See that happens when you mess up. You get punished. That's good. I like to be punished in this way. Like no, it's if you mess up, you should be punished in this game. So very nice play there. So I pretty much like messed up very big here, and ooh, another one. And that's aggressive move. Damn, I'm getting handled.
He learned that from Joseph. Joseph kept doing that to me. He would shoot through one of his icons, and I thought I would be safe.
Hey, that's aggressive. I respect here the aggression. Okay, I'm gonna just like bring this. I can bring both down. Okay, I'm gonna bring Azrav down. And then you can see, because I think I have an idea, because take a look. Burbo can attack Florence. Florence is safe. Okay? Achilles is safe as well, because he doesn't have the ability. No one can attack them, so they are safe this turn. Like, Tomo doesn't have the ability anymore. Florence can attack. It doesn't move in range. So these two, even if they are low, they are safe. See? Now that puts me in an interesting position here. Should try to sit back a little bit and go for the healing. And now I punish this one here. And that kills Florence. Well, I've been playing the game quite a lot, but that was a good movement by the, like, I don't know if the community member is here, like, I don't know who this person is, but it was a pretty good move with Burbo. It's just kind of like, you need to use, like, kind of like, so ranged is very good against, range is very good against magic, so kind of like, I go for, that. So, as you can see now, that's, I'll say, like, for the community member here that complicates it, yeah, it's gonna be the ability again. I think it kills Burble though, right? Doesn't kill Burble. Okay, that I got lucky now, to be fair. This time I probably got very lucky, because then I can just do exactly this here. And then take her out. And then even like I can go for this to keep it chill. So this is a 3-0 lead. And then probably community members gonna take Burbo out. Yes, but then I don't need to take anyone out. And I had the advantage here. I can just like here and take this chill here. And I have even one more move. I don't need to do anything. And then Burbo can't kill Aquila right away. And that's the way. So, GG, well played. My opponent was Yumi Ao. Oh, and I got some level ups. My Tomo's stronger. Oh, level 4. That wasn't working, so that was here. Florence. Yeah. So GG, well played. Is leaderboard not working for me? I think wait, I got a challenge. People are invite Monster got like some friend requests here. That's pretty cool to see actually. Feel free to send a friend request to Gumbout. That's my account on the beta. So you can have me, play with me there. But yeah, that was like kind of some logic here, like behind like my movements, like 5 minutes 39, which it feels pretty cool, right? Like what do you think about the game duration? Like it feels good, feels short, feels long. I think like personally it feels very, very good actually. So yes, let me leave the call from this one and stop sharing. So kind of like playing a live game against the community. GG, well played. It was a good game. Just like always remind like to use kind of like your knowing like the range does more damage to magic does more range to melee does more damage to ranged. So yeah, we should be pushed like fix for this leaderboard. We're gonna see what's going on with it. But yeah, I think anyone has anything like to bring it up before we wrap this one up. About like IoT, I think like it was cool to show like I like some of my thoughts, like live thoughts about the game. Let me know what you think, and then we can kind of keep chatting, and we can keep playing. Definitely gonna keep playing more with you guys over the next day. So make sure to keep like log in, because we can meet everyone and like play some cool IoT action. The leaderboard is a bug. It's a bug we're planning to fix with the new the newest version. So just like stay tuned. Like that should be fixed soon. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna try to work that out so you can check the leaderboard. Don't worry. Yeah, Will, any final reminds? Is there any NFT giveaway for the new icon release? Not right now. Not gonna be doing any giveaways for the new icons, but stay tuned for any future giveaways of icons, skins, etc. I think we want to do some cool stuff on the social channels, so stay tuned for anything giveaway related there.
That would be awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely stay tuned. I would say that if you haven't already and you want to sign up for the closed beta tournament, definitely I think there's a form out. I don't know if we have the link for that, but definitely sign up for that. That's going to be fun. It's going to be basically a similar feeling to what just happened now, just kind of popping on and playing with the community and and getting some good fun gameplay going. And don't forget, also remember to check out that link that you just sent in the chat there for
Check out the
your
link. Make sure check. Don't forget it, people. I think Fuego, the idea is here that we want people testing the game, and kind of instead just playing as many games as possible. I think if it's the data that we get from just waiting several hours until let's say even waiting for a long time for a human opponent might be too much, but it's something I can bring to the team as well. If there's any preference just taking that off, we can do, but just stay tuned that might take some time. Even during the stream, you get just bots. Yeah, to be fair, not many. We have, I think from we whitelisted 200 accounts to try out IoT. I think 140. I think end up even logging. So these are 140 players total, and this, it's hard to have someone online at the same times. Let's say exactly at that moment searching for a game. So people might be already be in a game or might be playing the bot. So it's the little trick. So that's why I think the best way to find a game against a human right now is just head over on Discord, find a game channel, say I'm online right now, someone wants to play, then we can kind of tune in and play a couple of games. I will be happy to do so as well. I will for sure, Transpires for sure, and the rest of the community. So right now, I think for this close beta is the best thing to do. If you want to play, make sure to kind of send a on the Find a Game channel there on Discord. And yeah, it's 20,000 XP, not 10. And then we can kind of find people to play with. Final marks. Is there anyone else here watching the stream that has no access to the beta yet? Just double checking, triple checking. Make sure that everyone here is participating, right? But I think everyone is here. So I don't even know who I play against actually. Who was my
know.
opponent?
Who do we know?
Yeah,
I wonder if they post on Discord at all.
Yeah, I didn't see who I play against actually. I don't know the name of the account actually. Was you, Serapi? Ah, Serapi. Did you play? I didn't know that. Okay, good. That was cool. It's an honor to get destroyed by Gui on stream. Don't worry, it's a matter of experience, knowing, but yeah, I think right now is 7 icons is a little limited. The kind of the compositions. I think next time with 14 icons, then we can make some pretty cool compositions, wombo combos, and that sort of things. I think they're gonna be super exciting. But I think pretty much positioning is important. Knowing when to use, knowing to predict how much damage your icons are gonna pick. So I kind of predicted that they're gonna be low Aquila and Florence, but wouldn't die. So I knew they're gonna be 2-3 HP, but they still stay alive. That means that I could use them to keep them safe and then eliminate your icons. So and at the same time, kind of knowing that Burble couldn't catch them. So that I think was decided in this game. It's a mind game, it's a lot of things that you need to consider to think about. So that's kind of very it's very cool aspect of the game, that you need to know all these factors in order to win or lose a game. But yeah, that's something you learn over time. Even playing versus the boss, a pretty nice experience. But obviously playing against humans, so it's indeed really a strategy game. Positioning, skills, range, knowing how much damage you're gonna take, how much theory crafting. So as we release more maps, more icons, more even map tile types, it's gonna become more and more complex, and that's gonna be I think when things are gonna get very fascinating. So that's one thing. Yeah, if no one has anything else to talk about, I think we can start wrapping this one up, right, Will? Any final remarks you had, or sorry, you already gave your final remarks, sorry, and I kept talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm all set on my end.
Great. Anyone else any final remarks on the end? I closed. I stopped doing this from the community side as well. practice makes improvement. Yeah, that's for sure. For my part, that should be it. I hope I'm very glad that you guys having fun playing the games. Ah yes, one more thing from my part actually. Let me change my own screen here. That's something that I really like to have from everyone. Is kind of feedback to the form. To the like a kind of beta feedback form. So that's something that we internally gonna be taking very seriously. Is the one place where you can put together all your feedback about the game, be it positive or negative. If you are if you don't want to give your username because you're gonna you feel we're gonna be angry at you for saying that the game is bad. First don't worry, you're not gonna be angry or anything. But second, you can just leave your username blank and just give anonymous feedback. Um, but overall, any feedback you have, be it positive or negative, it's much welcomed. So please, it would be great if you can fill up this form, give some feedback, and send up to your friends who are also playing. Send this form. We have as I mentioned, 140 players playing the game, but we only have 16 responses so far. So I really like to have see some more responses there that can help us giving some pretty good feedbacks. That helps a lot as we develop the game further. So we would appreciate a lot. But I think that will be up for today. So did your suggestions count on the server count? Yeah, I would say the suggestions that you did on Discord, they are good already, and we noticed already. But for overall overview, if you want to copy them and put them on the form, that's a good place for us to organize everything. So, any chance there will be an adventure mode to know? And that's a pretty good question in the sense that now we have ideas of a PvE modes, other games they have campaign modes. They have other type of PvE modes. Ideally as someone who has been working very much on the lore side of things, is that I would really like to have a campaign mode that you tell the story, some stories, telling some stories, you have different levels to beat. That, however, is very hard. It consumes a lot of resources to make, so I can't promise anything similar. We want, however, to make some PvE modes. Either some modes that you play against the computer, but still feel like a competitive mode, that you can kind of compare your performance to other players. Have a PvE leaderboard, let's say certain mechanics that we can put there. I'm not gonna reveal which ones still, but you can compare performance to other players. But eventually, having a adventure mode, a campaign mode, that's something that we really would like to have in the future. We're now still focused on the PvP, but eventually we want to get that up too, running as well. Wait, last question. Yeah, last question. Then we wrap this one up.
The suspense.
For now, yes. Eventually, no. So we want to, as I mentioned, the general release in June, have 21 icons. Those will be 6 magic, 6 range, 6 melee, and 3 neutrals. From the next batch of icons, I can check this one again because I always forget actually who is what here. Yes. I think that we have some changes coming. Yes, Serapi. And that's good for you because I think we're gonna be changing Jacko to a neutral icon actually. I think that's something that we have been considering. So Jacko will become a neutral icon, and then we're gonna have other ranged icons filling the gap. Because Jacko is always no idea that he's more a gadget person, especially with the mine ability. Still, of course, technically ranged, but in a game type would be a neutral type. So Sergeva, for example, is is ranged, or Aegir is a melee one, or Coles is a mage one. But I think we want to make this kind of balance. So 6-6-6-6-6-3, I think would be the composition 6 ranges, 6 melee, 6 mage, and 3 neutrals for release. The neutrals being then Selena, Jacko, and still an unannounced icon that's still far away from development, to be fair, probably on next year, but we have some good ideas about already. Yeah, that was the last question, but thank you very much for the question. Then let's wrap this one up. This was the 16th edition of the Theia Roundtable. hosted by me, Gui, and Will here. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe and keep having fun in the game, and keep the feedback coming. It's always appreciated. Stay safe and
Thank
see
you,
you
everyone.
everyone on Sunday for the tournament. I hope to see many of you there. We have some signups, so
It's
hope
gonna be
you can
fun.
make some time on Sunday. Let's play some IoT live on stream. That's gonna be great. Skins are gonna be cosmetical only, just like just a final question. No in-game stats. That's too much picturing. No, only cosmetical. They're gonna be looking very good in game though. They're gonna be
Mhm.
like Turbo Tomo. Stay tuned for that one in the future too. That's gonna be looking bombastically good in game. So stay tuned for that. Thanks everyone. It was a pleasure as usual. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.